Hey, what's up? This is Evan with Morbid Visionz.
This is Josh DeWack.
This is Terminus TV in the Terminus Hate City. We put out an EP on Maggot Stomp back in November. This is we did a small weekend run with this band called Left to Rot from Texas, and it was them and Ritual Fog, and we played with some other homies in other places, but it was just 3 days. Did that with them, and then following that is when we put out our EP on Maggot Stomp. This is our first longer run. We've done some one-off weekends. We played Snow and Flurry in Minneapolis back in November. It was right after we put out the EP, and just stuff like that. But so the band started about 2.5 years ago or so, and we're just stoked to be on Maggot Stomp and out here on the road.
Been a very fast process for sure.
Yeah,
I've been very grateful on that for sure. We were trying to get into a room together and start really tightening everything together. I think I'd started piecing things together through DAW software, just crappy electronic drums that almost no one's ever happy with, but
right.
It gets the job done.
Our drummer lives 20 minutes from us in Conway, which is a suburb, but he works in Little Rock, so whenever we need to practice or ride or whatever, he's accessible right after work. So pretty much it was a pandemic thing that kind of happened, and then I think we people had heard whispers about this band we were doing and stuff. We went through some member changes. One of our friends hit us up about a fest in Little Rock he wanted us to play, and we were kind of well, we might be able to be ready. Played that as our first show. It was us, Weed Eater, I Hate God, Brat, Knoll, Terminal Nation, and a bunch of other fucking bands. It was sick. It was definitely sick. It wasn't intended to we kind of just started as yo, we're just gonna do this as a fun project, play shows here and there and stuff like that, and then people really started fucking with us, and we're oh, okay, people like what we're doing, so we kind of just kept taking the next steps from there, Them, Open Casket, we have, there's Blast, there's Moonmain, there's Kill Order. We all just kind of, we just rotate through shows and do that. It's a very small scene. Yeah, we don't have very many venues either, so we bounce between 2 different venues, Whitewater Tavern and Vino's.
We just kind of have to kind of really dial it down to what venue would be plausible for that crowd, I guess.
I'm writing a record, you know?
I'm just incredibly determined to get into the studio and start getting some shit done. We
played a new song tonight that we've played a few times. That was in the first handful of times we've played it. Coming out of Split at some point, hopefully within the next year. It's been in the process for a minute. After this round, we're going to take a break, April, May, and just kind of chill. We got a couple local shows. We're playing Necrofest in June. We're playing CS Jam the next weekend, which is up in Minneapolis, another Maggot Stomp kind of showcase LDB did. We're doing that, and we're going to do a run around that. I can't really talk too much about that. I don't know when this will be coming out, but we're going to be doing a run with some cool bands around that. Definitely with Terminal Nation, I can talk about that. We're doing that, playing Boston and stuff, Northeast, and then after that, we have some other stuff we're doing around with Flesh Rot and Sarcophagus and Grotesquaries in July, little weekend. And we're just keeping it rolling pretty much. We're keeping the train going, doing some cool stuff as much as we can. Scott's been really cool at Maggot Stomp, so it's been sick. Scott knows what's up. Every band that's on that label is fucking sick. Tribal Gaze they put out that record right before us, and that's one of my favorite records.
It's been some of my favorite.
Yeah, it's hard to top that. That's a ballin' record.
Scott just has a good ear for stuff, and I'm just glad he's fucking with us. We got to meet him and hang out with him this past weekend for the first time, and literally just the coolest dude in the world. He's down to earth, humble, just down to shoot the shit, and just chill. Just very kind person. So no, just check out our socials. We mentioned Terminal Nation here. We mentioned Open Casket. We mentioned Severe Head Wound. Tons of cool bands from Little Rock. Literally, just go to our socials. You'll find them. They're all fucking sick.
It's just waiting to be exposed to everyone. I'm telling you.
Check us out on socials. Give it up for Jay for booking our show tonight. It was fucking sick. Everyone come and play.